on Twitch and YouTube. I just wanted to come on here and make a video, kind of not to teach, but like to just talk, you know? And I wanted to go off of some things that I have been thinking and things that I've been doing recently to kind of better myself and become the man that I want to be in my future. And for the past, I'd say 2 weeks, I have only grown so much more than I've grown in my entire life, mentally, and spiritually, I'd say. And it all started with, I came to this camp, and this camp, it's called Moose Lake Pentecostal Camp. It's a Christian camp, and we host camps for kids, youth, and adults, like to kind of come and learn and experience God. And originally I came here to work to just make money. I only came here strictly for the money. And, you know, I was not the greatest person in that time. And that was only 2-3 weeks ago, right? So I grew up in a Christian household, and my entire life I kind of just rejected the idea of God and rejected Christianity because I just thought it was not for me, and I didn't believe in it, right? I thought that people who were Christian were delusional and were just trying to find something to believe to help console them in their life, right? And growing up, I burned Bibles, I've thrown them out, I've prayed and said to God, "You're not real." I've said all these things, and I was a drug dealer. I was doing drugs. I was heavily involved in the gang activity scene in Edmonton, and I was just at my lowest point in my life for the longest time I could imagine, since I was 13 all the way up until 19. And I don't know how to explain this, but I was just felt so empty, like mentally, to the point where I could feel it in my heart, and I was so broken, but I didn't, I guess, realize it until I came here. So the first week I was here, I was still in that same mindset of, like, I don't need anybody, I don't need God, he's not real, like, I'm just here for the money, all these people are delusional, right? And I was in that mindset for that entire week, and then they have these church services here, and in my mind I was like, why would I go to it? It's pointless, like, I'm not going to learn anything from it. And then there was one of these days I felt a conviction in my heart where I was like, I need to go to this one. Like, I feel like I should. I might as well not doing anything else, right? Because I had my off day. And I'd stepped into the church service, and during worship, I was standing. I was like trying to see if I could experience something, and I ended up not feeling anything. But after worship, I decided to pray, and I didn't listen to the sermon or like whatever the preacher was preaching. I was just praying because I was like, why not? Let me give it a shot. Like, I'll try it out. And I talked about this on TikTok. There's a video up there. And it's on, I have multiple accounts on TikTok, but if you guys want to watch the video, it's on my account called Secretly Fugo Slime. I'll put it in my bio, or like my caption. But anyway, so I was praying, and I knew somebody there. Her name is Adiel. She was a friend. She's a friend of my ex's from grade 10 and 11, but they're pretty close friends. And she was there. So I was praying to God, and I know that out of her own heart, I feel like she wouldn't pray for me, because like it's just like that's just an awkward situation to pray for your best friend's ex-boyfriend, right? Like, that's just an awkward situation. So in my heart, I was praying to God. I was like, God, just give her, like, God, just let her pray for me. Let her be the one to pray for me. Give me this sign. If she prays for me, this is my sign to follow you. And I prayed for that specifically for about an hour and a half. And after the service ended, I kept praying because I just felt like I needed to stay there. Like, I was just praying. And then I'd say about 30 minutes after the service ended, she came up to me and she sat down right in front of me, and she said to me, I feel like I'm supposed to be here, and I feel like I'm supposed to pray for you. And in my heart, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, I was just praying for this, and I was like, yeah, like, I'm down for prayer anytime. Like, anytime someone offers to pray for me, I might as well, right? So she started praying for me, and like, just nailing everything I was feeling. Like, she nailed every single feeling. Like, she was praying for it, like, boom, boom, boom. And I was just like, wow, like that's crazy. And after the prayer, we just talked. Asked her how she's doing. She was also struggling with her faith as well, which is fair. Like, that's a fair feeling to have, especially in like some people have certain situations, right? Like, sometimes it's hard to believe, right? And then after the service, like, after she prayed for me, I kind of went to my own cabin, and I just felt even more confused than I did before. So I just decided, hey, I'm going to keep praying, because that's either a coincidence or it's not. It's God, right? So I might as well keep praying. I'm here anyway. I have nothing else to do. So I kept praying like almost every day. Kept asking for more signs and more signs. And when I went to pray in my cabin, I decided, hey, I'm going to post a video on TikTok about this, because that's how that's just how I am able to not vent, but like, it's just easier for me to speak online about things. Like, I hate talking to people face to face and opening up to them, right? It's just not my thing. I never was good at it, right? And so I talked about it on TikTok, and the video didn't go viral, but it got like 800 something likes. So you wouldn't expect it to like reach certain people, all this, but that's pretty much all it reached, was people I know and her. Specifically, it reached her, and that video helped her faith too. And I thought that was pretty crazy. So like, yeah, me speaking about it just like really like showed her that, wow, like that was God like helping her out, like telling her to pray for me. I don't know, like that was a couple weeks ago. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. Coming from someone like me who burned Bibles, hated God for my entire life, talking about this is crazy. Like, I never thought I'd be at this point. And then when she reached out to me on TikTok about like her seeing the video, that just made me like kind of want to go to God even more. Like, so I just kept praying even more and more. And then I'd say probably about a week ago now, I decided I was going to start a Twitch channel, because I've always wanted to live stream videos and like I always wanted to be like a YouTuber and a streamer, right? And I decided now is like the perfect time to talk about that. And do it. Like, now is to take action, because I'm not doing anything else. I have a lot of free time. I might as well, right? My first stream I did, it didn't go great, but I still got some followers off of it. And I think from that stream I got 10 followers, I'd say, which doesn't seem like a lot, but to me that's huge, right? And then I just kept praying for my streams, and they just only grew from there. Now I'm at 35 followers, which isn't a lot, but to me that's great. Like, that's an accomplishment for me, right? And people I haven't really been close with, or people that I've had beef with my entire life, or not my entire life, but like people I've had beef with for years, ended up reaching out to me saying, hey, keep going, like just motivating me. And like that also, that's like keeping me going. Like, that's motivating me. My family, friends are all pushing me to do it too. So I just keep praying for it. And yeah, so I just thought that was pretty crazy, and I've just been praying for it a lot recently. And then I just started to, trust in God even more. And yesterday I went to, because I haven't had a Bible in the past 3 years, I'd say. And I decided, hey, I want to get a Bible. So now my good friend Fran, she works here with me. She ended up buying me a Bible, bless her heart, and I'm very grateful for it. I've been reading it and using it for scriptures and all that stuff. It's helping me out, and I only got it yesterday, right? It's really helping my faith in God. But I guess the whole point of this video is I just want to help you guys understand that the only way you can kind of not forget your past, but the only way you can change truly is by realizing your past and realizing your mistakes and realizing, hey, this is what I've been doing, and this is what I need to change. And you don't become a man. You don't become a man when you grow older and when you get big and strong. You become a man when you realize your mistakes and you change your ways for the better of the people close to you and for the better of your own good. Okay? That's pretty much the point I want to get to today. And the only way you can realize that is by, I guess, feeling some sort of change already, and then looking back on yourself and looking back on your mistakes and looking back on the things you've done and going, wow, I really need to change. This is not good for me. This is bad for my mental health. This is bad for my health. I'm not being a good role model to those not to those under me, but like to those younger to me, not being a good role model to those around me. And the way I changed was I realized that doing drugs, doing all these things that weren't good for me, I decided, hey, I'm going to change. I'm going to step up and be a man. I'm going to try to change my ways. And I'm not saying that I'm a man now, but I'm saying I'm becoming the man that I want to be in my future. And another thing that I've also kind of it's helping me grow is, this quote has always stuck out to me. The quote is, we have to allow everything to be as it is to be as we are, which is essentially saying we not to like live in our own imagination, but to like not let certain events change the way we think dramatically in a bad way or a negative way, but to kind of not let things bother us to an extent where we're not ourselves. And we have to take action against things, and we can't let things destroy us, because the only thing we should let destroy us is our own because we can't let things destroy us and destroy our health and destroy our mental health, because that won't allow us to grow. In order to grow, you need to realize the things around you, but you can't let them dramatically affect your health in a negative way. You have to let those things shape you and help you become who you want to be, because negative impacts and negative things that happen in your life only give you more wisdom and only give you more, I guess, experience to become the man you want to be. And I don't know how to explain this, but in order to be at true peace in your life, in order to be at true, I guess, happiness, you have to realize how far you've come. And the only time I realized how far I came was I guess this was today. I reached 25 days free of drugs and free of anything to do with drugs. And that's a huge accomplishment to me. And I'm not going to look at it and be like, oh, I was doing drugs a month ago. Oh, that was just so gross. I'm going to look at it like, wow, I'm already growing. I've gone 25 days without drugs. I can do this. I'm being a man already. Like, I'm already growing, right? And that is helping me be at peace, because I know that I'm already doing great. And that it's harder than it sounds. I've tried to quit multiple times and I could never do it until I asked God for guidance and help, and I'm finally doing it. Like, God is truly helping me in my life. And that's crazy for someone like me to say, because I've always been against God my entire life until now, right? And essentially what I want to say is, you can't let the world destroy you, because if you let the world destroy you, you won't grow. It's like cutting the bottom of something. Like, the more you cut the bottom of it, the shorter it gets, right? Instead, you want to have a firm foundation so that they can't chop it under you. You know, you want to have a firm foundation so that you can grow and that you can only get taller. And a good way to help you do that is to have faith in God. And if you're not Christian, that's okay. Like, I'm not trying to force you to be Christian, right? I'm just trying to tell you, you can't let the world destroy you. You have to learn how to take negative experiences and turn them into growth. You just have to let the world shape you in a positive way. You can't let it shape you in a terrible way or in a negative way that'll break you or hurt you. You have to let yourself grow. You have to let yourself endure things. And I don't know how to explain this, but Another quote that always stuck out to me that helped me grow was, if you put a piece of trash in a museum, everybody will want to see it because it's in a museum, it's something of importance, right? But if you throw a piece of trash in the garbage or beside a garbage bin or on the side of the road, people are just going to walk by it, right? So you have to adapt to your surroundings. You have to use your surroundings to build you and to show yourself who you are. And like, you have to, it doesn't matter other people's opinions on you or other people's outlooks on you. The only outlook that matters is yours, because your outlook on yourself will only show others that you have a positive impact, right? That you have a positive impact on your own life. And the way you look at yourself, the more you imply it to yourself and the more you apply it to other things, the more other people will see you how you see yourself. And you can't like expect others to view you as some sort of important person in their life, because to other people, you're just a background character in their life, right? To other people, you're just another like piece of support in their life. You're not the main character in their life. You might be the main character in yours, but you're not the main character in others' lives. You have to realize that to grow. And that ties all together, because to be a man, you have to realize that you are in this for your own life and for your own future. And you can't just rely on other people in your life to help you grow. You have to rely on yourself and rely on God to help you grow, because the more you rely on others, the more you expect things from others. And you can't expect too much from others, because they have their own responsibilities. They have their own life to work on, right? They have their own issues, and those own issues of theirs are helping them shape who they're becoming. And you can't let others break you down. You can't let others do these things, because the more you let that happen, the less you're gonna grow. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to thank you, and I really appreciate you guys watching these, and I have so much love for you guys, and I thank you for helping me out in my journey here. And I just want to say that just grow. Just let yourself grow, okay? And I know this video is not going to change your life, right? This video might not even like make an impact on you, but I'm mostly preaching to myself here. But if you need to hear it, then you're hearing it too, right? I just want you to know that your own opinion matters about your, like your own opinion on yourself will only shape others' opinions about you. Because the more you think of yourself as a terrible person, as a hateful person, as a broken person, the more other people are going to see you in that way. But the more you show yourself as an upstanding man or as a positive person, the more other people are going to see you as an upstanding man and as a positive person. And that's where I want to get to in this video. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I have so much love for y'all. And stay blessed and follow the Twitch.